Truth Nation, welcome back to Truth Be Told with Telly. Hour number 2 is getting kicked off right now, and no better way to do that than with our special guest that is in studio joining me, as well as our co-hosts, Bailey Coleman and Damian LZ, is none other than Chris Miskell, the president and CEO of Versiti Blood Centers. Good morning, Chris.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Good, man. Always good to see you, and I'm looking forward to Friday. Dame will be there as well.
Yes, sir.
And for the blood drive that will be taking place at let me get the address. I want to make sure that people show up at the Versiti Blood Center of Wisconsin, located at 2152 North Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. And Chris, we have talked about this on numerous occasions, the desperate need for more African Americans to donate blood here in Milwaukee. There's a crucial need for it. And hate to even bring this up, but we just saw a school shooting yesterday, and I'm sure that there was a need for blood and blood transfusion when you have things like that. And so it's not just when something like that happens, but just talk about the importance of having more supplies, especially from African Americans here in Milwaukee.
Sure. Well, first I'll say that we're grateful. You know, gratitude is our attitude, and we've seen more people since we've been talking about this step in and join us on our mission. So I first want to say, for people that are donating blood and getting closer to our mission, thank you. We're a nonprofit organization, which means we're a community asset, and we're here to serve the community. It's been that way since 1947. And we basically play the role of a conduit to get to lift up all communities. And so in the particular zip code 53212, where life expectancy, depending on what you look at, is anywhere from 12 to 20 years less than neighboring zip codes, we're here to play a role in lifting up a community. So we know that diverse blood donations are more likely to match for people that have disorders like sickle cell disease. It disproportionately impacts people that look like us. And for people with sickle cell disease, they're chronically transfused. That means that every month they're getting blood from someone to literally improve their quality of life and save their life. So that's our mission. That's why we're inspired, and we do that every day.
So, Chris, hi, Bailey.
Hi.
So what's the process for people interested in donating?
Sure. Yeah, well, I would say we have mobile blood drives, and then we have donor centers. The experience on Friday is what we call a donor center takeover, where we dedicate the donor center to a specific initiative. Appointments are encouraged, but we would say anyone that's at the right age, 16 with parental consent or 17 and above, can come in, go through a process to see if they're eligible. Most people are. And then their entire experience is 40 minutes to an hour, and they'll help save lives that day.
Okay.
Excellent. So you kind of touched on this a little bit, but expand on it. Why is blood donation so important, especially for the Black community? You talked about the health risks that take place with sickle cell and all of those things, but just expand on that a little bit and why it's important for us as a community to come out and support these blood drives when they do take place.
Sure. Yeah. We've got to help each other out. And for me, when I see patients, we have the benefit of seeing some of the patients that are treated with sickle cell disease and the amount of pain that they're in.
Right.
Because when your blood cells aren't shaped the right way and they're moving through your body, it can create these pain crises that are really, they just make me sad to see. And so knowing their experience and how uplifted they are when they get the right match, it kind of makes you want to get up and run through a wall to make sure that they're taken care of.
Absolutely.
We're being joined live in studio by President and CEO of Versiti Blood Centers, Chris Miskell, and we're talking about the upcoming blood drive that will take place at Versiti Blood Center of Wisconsin, located at 2152 North Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. This will take place on Friday, and the truth, we are proud to be teaming up with Versiti for this blood drive on Friday, and we will be doing live broadcasts from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. So, Chris, we'll be seeing you again on Friday, and tell us a little bit more about this upcoming event and why there is such an urgency for people to come out and donate as much blood as possible.
Sure. Well, we're trying to make Friday an experience. And, what's in it? People may be wondering, what's in it for me to show up on Friday? Well, one thing we're going to do real time on site is blood typing. So it's amazing sometimes, I didn't know my blood type until 8 years ago I started, and then that donation that I made, and then they told me what it was. We'll do that real time on site. People will be able to go through a simple process, and relatively immediately we'll tell them what their blood type is. We'll also have our community health navigator there and in the building. So to the extent that people are looking for help with how to access the healthcare system, maybe things around food and how to get to and from appointments, et cetera, we've got a dedicated resource. It was actually our first employee that we hired in the building over a year ago that's been out in the community and just trying to understand what people need and then meet them where they are to take care of them. So Jackie will be on site to do that. And otherwise it's just a lot of education, and hopefully people feel like it's a festive environment. They're getting to know people and experience something that's really, we say that hope is in all of us. I think it's in all of us to give, and this is an opportunity to feel that in the holiday season.
Yeah, excellent. I think the education part that he just spoke about is excellent because I was at the doctor yesterday, and he told me my blood type. And when you find out your blood type, you take that information, because I didn't know. I'm 48 years old.
Right.
And I've probably been told before. But then when they tell you now, if you're ever in an emergency situation, you have to tell those loved ones around you, so then they know in an emergency situation he's type A or type, So then they know they don't have to go find out and try to figure it out. They know off top. So that's great, the educational part of it.
Yeah. And Chris, there are a lot of benefits in coming down and learning stuff like you just learned your blood type. But let's be real. We know that people love incentives. Are there any other incentives for people that may be able to come out to the blood drive on Friday?
Oh boy, I'm embarrassed to say that I don't know the promotion. I didn't do my preparation well enough. Many times when we...
You're going to get something though, right?
Some free food or something.
Get some juice.
It's on MLK. It's going to be some free food or something.
Exactly. You know how it goes.
A DJ, something.
Yes. Come on through again. You can catch Truth Be Told with Telly, The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, and Jammin' with Juice with Ben and Carrie, live from the Versiti Blood Center of Wisconsin, located at 2152 North Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. Again, that will take place on Friday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. And Chris, before we let you go, let people know if they want more information, where should they go?
Sure. Well, appointments are appreciated. Walk-ins are welcome. You can check us out on versiti.org. And then the phone number to call if you just want to make the appointment is 877-232-4376. Mention the truth, and they'll know what to do.
That's right, because it's going to be a party, y'all.
It's going to be a party.
We're going to be down there.
Absolutely.
We're going to be there.
There it is. Yeah, the legendary Homer Blow and Dave. Come holler at us. We're going to be there from 7 to 9. And again, we're going to be broadcasting live from 7 to 1 p.m. And make sure you come down. And the most important thing is donate blood.
Yeah.
Save a few lives.
Exactly.
How about that? Yep. Because if you donate, you can save up to 3 lives, I've heard. So, Dame and Homer, they both are planning on donating blood. Me, I don't know, but I'm just kidding. No, I think I will be donating blood as well. It's such a great cause, and there's such a desperate need, specifically here in Southeast Wisconsin, and as well as for the African-American community. Chris, thank you so much for joining us. And again, we're so looking forward to the blood drive that will be taking place on Friday.
We're humbled to partner with The Truth, so thank you for taking the time on Friday to come join us.
Hey, we will be there. We will be in the house, and come hang out with us, donate some blood, and there will be incentives. We don't know yet.
We don't know what it is.
It might be the mystery bag, but you might not want to miss out.
There you go.
Because, yes, it's going to be something, because this is definitely a great cause and much, much needed in our community. Again, thank you to Chris Miskell, the CEO and president of Versiti Blood Centers. And when we return, we will have more Truth Be Told with Telly.
Don't touch that dial. Truth Be Told with Telly will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.